Hey, what's up guys? This is Church of Caboose, and for today's Destiny 2 video, I'm going to give you guys a little guide slash mostly tips about how to complete the UMBRAL Conquest Fragment step in order to get one of your last memories so you can get your fourth or however many of these fragments you are on by now. I'm covering this because I think the Crucible one might be just a little bit bugged, and it most definitely is not perhaps as intuitive and descriptive in that how you complete one of the steps of this quest as it should be. So this will be really short. The first two steps of this particular quest are things like get fusion rifle kills and kills against frozen combatants with supers, like not too difficult. The one that's a little bit tricky is to defeat combatants that are slowed by stasis, and that's what we're going to be talking about. So if you're not sure how to get these fragments, you first need to unlock stasis as a subclass by completing the campaign for Beyond Light, as well as going through the ability quests for the Exo Stranger that allow you to unlock the Dusk Field Grenade, as well as the Cold Snap Grenade and the Aspects. Once you have those done, you can go to the Exo Stranger and pick up 2 quests per account to unlock 2 fragments a week on your account. Once it's unlocked, it does not matter what character unlocked the fragment, it is available for all of your characters, hence why it is 2 fragments per account each week. So, what is going on with this step about getting slowed combatants defeated inside of the Crucible? The reason why I'm doing this particular step is that things don't seem to count as you would assume, and here is what I have found. Combatants must be slowed. They cannot be completely covered in ice, which is why most likely you're finding your super kills are not counting. So you have to have enemies that are slowed. Probably the easiest character for this to be on would be the Hunter because of your melee ability with that more or less shuriken ice thing you can throw, because as long as you hit your opponent with one of those throws, that would count as slow. Well, you know that an enemy is slowed if they have a slight blue aura about them as opposed to being completely covered in ice. Now you can have these enemies slowed by your own abilities, or you can defeat enemies that are slowed from your teammates' abilities and vice versa. So the fastest way to do this would be to get in a 6-stack inside of something like quick play or really control, and you all run stasis, and your goal is to try and freeze everybody so you kind of run together. I'd also suggest that you guys use weapons that have things like Demolitionist on it. I personally don't like using auto rifles in the Crucible. I think it's cheap, but it's one of my only weapons that has Demolitionist, so that's where I was. Now, how I did this by solo was I really relied heavily on the Dusk Field Grenade, which all of you guys should be using anyways for this step, regardless of if you're solo or in a team. Just make sure when you throw that grenade down, you kind of let that enemy get a couple of ticks, and then you kill him. If you kill the enemy before the grenade has procced as any damage has occurred, it won't count as a slowed enemy that's defeated, and you won't see that fractaline crystal thing appear on your screen. If you wait too long and kill them while they're frozen, then the same thing, it will not count. So you just throw down that Dusk Mine Grenade or Dusk Field, and you try and real quick tap them before they get completely covered, just like they're on screen. Now, that's kind of really all I have for tips on this. You realize this could be bugged. I had many kills where I could have sworn I had them tapped inside of the grenade, and it did not for some reason drop me the crystalline deal. So just be aware of that. And if you want to have an idea of some weapon loadouts, I did find Witherhoard to be rather nifty, because what I would do is I would try to throw down the grenade and then lob a Witherhoard right into that grenade field, because it won't necessarily kill instantly, so it'll do a pretty decent job of killing slow enough to get you that the slowed effect, as well as make it really easy to kill with your actual primary kinetic weapon. The reason that I coupled those two things together is because I often found waiting for that tick to proc left you really vulnerable to your enemy, and I oftentimes would die before I had the chance to actually defeat my opponents, and my teammates, because we're all randoms, weren't necessarily finishing them off for me either. Alright guys, hopefully this video helps you all out. If it did, make sure you subscribe to my channel and let me know down below what you think about these guides, how you enjoying Beyond Light, what you think in general. Just let me know. I want to have some feedback so I can give you guys the best content I can. Also, if you're looking for a group to play with, hit us up on that Vengeful Discord server. There's a link down below. Just comment and let me know if it has expired, because I can't seem to get a permanent link for some reason. It's kind of weird, so it might be expired by the time you look at. We can have clan members for Xbox, PlayStation, and PC, or if you just want to be in there and not be in the clan, just when you join the server, say, hey, I'm subscribed to Church of Caboose, in which case I myself will give you a role, and you can be inside the Discord server and use the LFG options for PC, Xbox, and PlayStation without having to be in one of the clans. Lastly, ways to support the channel that help me out financially are down in the description box down below, but the completely free way to hook me up would be to subscribe to my channel, like the video, share the video, and comment, so that way it boosts that algorithm on YouTube for me. Alright guys, thank you all so much for watching. Have a great week, and happy grinding, y'all.